Hi, Mr. Levine. I want to show you quickly how to get your machine up and running. So the first thing you want to do is take your plug and you want to plug it into an outlet or extension cord. And when you do, you'll see this light come on over here. This light means you don't have enough balls in the supply tray and back. So if ever when you're playing you see this light come on, you'll need to fill it up. Let's go ahead and turn around and do that. Now here's the supply tray. When we're going to add balls here, they will roll through the tray, down this track, and they should make this turn and come back to fill up the jackpot seesaw. Let's drop a few balls in first and I'll show you something. Okay, those balls rolled all the way out. They came to this turn and they went straight down because this lever is not in the correct position. You see this one kind of angling to the left? What you're going to do is you have to pull down on this wire so it can reset. It needs to be perpendicular, straight up and down. Okay, now it's locked. The balls made the turn, came across these two levers. You saw those move. So we'll go ahead and add some more balls. Okay, there were enough balls to weight down this switch here, and this switch is what operates that light. So we got enough balls on the top, the light went out. Now the most common problem with Pachinko machines is the one ball seesaw not in the correct position. So that you see that teeter-totting seesaw back and forth, when it's in this position with the right side down, the machine won't work, jackpots will back up, and you'll have problems. So you always want to make sure that it's in this position. I've got a little arrow here to show you. So we've got balls on the top, we fixed that. You're going to want to take your bucket and set it on the bottom of your machine. I drew a couple guides, but basically you want to get a bucket that's under this chute and under this chute to catch balls. Okay, we'll turn it around. Now we're going to add balls to the play tray. Another common problem with machines is people aren't sure how to use the flipper. If you don't pull down far enough and let go quickly enough, the ball won't launch onto the play field and they'll start to back up in the shooter lane, and then if people play, nothing happens. So the proper way to do it is to pull it all the way down and then let your thumb slide off the edge. I'm going to zoom out the camera so you can see that. So I'm going to pull it all the way down, and in fact I have it all the way down, and I'm going to let go. First time nothing happens because with the first time it's actually loading a ball into the shooter lane. Now we'll do it again. And it went across. Let's do it again. Okay, a ball went into this tulip. The light flashed, and we got a payout of 15 balls. There. So if you flip the flipper sometimes too hard, the ball will shoot across and it'll go into the foul lane. So if that happens, the ball just drops down the lane and comes back to your play tray. So the trick is to not always pull it all the way down, pull it part way down and try and get the ball to come here, drop through the center, or drop over here. Let's try that. So got it to bounce over here and get in this tulip. Now you could have folks who don't know how to play. They may come over and they may take their whole hand, pull down and let go. And if they do that, nothing is happening. So they're going to have to let go quickly. In order for the ball to shoot. Sometimes by them doing that you may have balls jammed up in the shooter lane, and you might have to do it several times to get those balls to go part up the track and roll out to clear the jam, and then you can play normally. I have lots of tips and tricks on how to operate your Pachinko machine, all covered in our instruction DVD, but this is the basics to get you up and running. One last thing, if you have a whole bunch of jackpots building up here and you need to take the balls and put them back into your supply tray because the light came on, to get them out of the play tray to the receiving tray, you're going to push this little knob here, you're going to push it over to the left. Sometimes the weight of the balls will cause them to jam and they won't flow down here. And if that happens, just take your finger and loosen the balls until they start to flow. Let's try it. Okay, that worked just fine. Mr. Levine, thanks so much for the purchase of the machine. I hope you have many years of enjoyment with it.